So just a couple more details on this part of the stream before I begin. Hat in Time is something that I had been following for a long time, ever since its beta. And before we knew anything about Super Mario Odyssey, I thought that this was gonna be, well, that game. But I also thought I'll never be able to play it because it's on PC and not a Nintendo platform, which it kind of belongs on a Nintendo platform if you ask me. But this is essentially, what's the word I'm looking for? This is a love letter to 3D collectathons. That's truly all I know about it. In my test recordings, I never left the first room of this game, so everything is gonna be completely blind here. We're gonna be trying to figure it out from the beginning. Yeah, Mondo makes a point. My ukulele was also similar. Well, that one was developed by a different company. They were a subset of Rare Games, who were better known for Banjo-Kazooie, and they were trying to emulate that style. Alright, and I'm gonna have to remember that I mapped the A button to the B button because that's jump. So when I'm going through these menus, I might accidentally forget that I should press B instead of A. But yeah, here I go. I'm gonna press B, and we're finally gonna play this thing. Wizard, it might be on another platform, but I know it's not on Nintendo. Okay, Mondo confirms it is on the other home consoles, but I don't own either of those. So we are this girl. She will be wearing the titular hat.
Good morning, and welcome to yet another day of space adventure.
There's the hat.
You are only 5 light years away from your destination, home. The fuel tank is full and the ship is flying at full speed. Today's to-do list contains waking up, adjusting the engine.
Alright, we are on board the spaceship. We just woke up, but we have got our fancy top hat, we've got our fancy cape, we've got our fancy ponytail. This character is just awesome. I've only ever walked around this room and a little bit of the next hallway, but I can already tell you this character is awesome. We're just gonna dive right into some pillows, swim around. I wish I could do that. And let's look around a bit. A closet. You only really wear one outfit, so there's lots of room for skeleton. As long as they're not sand and papyrus, I think we're just fine. Open the chest. We got a gem thing. We'll find out what those do, I hope. And I can just spin around on this chair. Well guys, this was a fun stream, right? But now I'm just gonna spin around in this chair all night. I'm happy you all kept. No, I'm kidding. I will do more than just spin in the chair. I will also jump on the desk. So I've discovered we have a few moves. We've got your jump, we've got your double jump. We can engage in some combat with a 1-2 punch. Sounds like Miss Wizards is a bit behind. Is anyone else experiencing that? Should I be concerned? If I press the ZR button, we also get this dash, which can also be performed in midair. And on top of all that, we can run up the wall for a short time and perform a wall jump. We got a radial menu where we're eventually going to be able to switch hats, it seems. And we have a dedicated button to show us the way to the next destination. Oh, you meant the credits that are playing as we're in this first room. Okay, that makes more sense. And we do have a camera turning. Oh, this is also slow-mo. Interesting. Oh, wait, I have to show the taunts. I'm using the D-pad right now, and that's how I am blowing these raspberries at all of you. Greetings from the spaceship. We mean you no harm. I'll kiss you, and then we'll punch the hearts. Kiss, punch, kiss, punch. Alright, time to enter the hallway. So one thing I do know about this game is that this spaceship, which is supposedly taking us to our home, is our hub world for this game. It is an explorable hub, which is the one thing I really thought Odyssey was missing. I miss that so much. Like how it was in Super Mario Sunshine, and to a lesser extent, Mario Galaxy. But really, Sunshine and 64... Sunshine and 64 are just the models to go on. Having an explorable hub world and everything. I just sat in front of this TV, so I don't know what I just did. Is this like a credit sequence? Alright, I sit in front of the TV, it pans around the ship, that's something. You can see our collectibles in the form of gifts and gems. I can climb this ladder, there's a lock. And it wants me to check out this monitor. We're about halfway home. Our fuel's full. Everything should be good, right? Nothing's gonna go wrong and set us on an epic 3D platforming adventure, I hope. Oh wait, well we have a life bar now. That's ominous. Hello, good sir. Have you come to borrow a cup of sugar?
What is this? Flying boat?
All right, there's voice acting.
Need to pay toll in Mafia Town, even in space. Mafia come in to collect.
How do you have a town if we're in space? No, don't do that. The laws of physics say I wouldn't be able to breathe.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, you didn't think that one through, did ya? Alright, the game is called A Hat in Time. So we have our trusty hat. The timepieces are our fuel source. And they've just been launched out of the ship in the Mafia town. So, yeah, there's our premise. Chapter 1, Act 1 of the Mafia town. It's a really nicely drawn loading screen. Alright, Pat, good night. Thanks for stopping by. Loading seems to be taking a little while here. Like I said, I never played past the ship. So, the other reason I saved this game for second is that if it does end up running terribly on my computer, then we can just stop the stream. And we'll have already played Game Dev Tycoon. Yeah, but now we're in a full-fledged level. Maybe I should have played up to this point in my tests. Alright, here's the guy that fell. Oh, wow. Okay, that camera stuttered there for a moment. Oh, the mustache hoodlum. After her. Oh my god, what is going on? Hondo, add the game to your wish list. Do it already. Now, here's the thing, I can chase after that girl, but this is a 3D platformer. So I can also just goof around and do anything else. Like try to get up this tree. Okay, hey, I got up the tree. Awesome. I'm gonna collect these gems. I still don't know what they do. That was a red one, but it didn't add to my gems. Interesting. So the red ones are something else entirely. They're not like a 5 gem? Hey, random guy on the roof, I'm gonna ignore my objective and talk to you.
Seagull eat fish, but fish belongs to Mafia. We punch Seagull for not respecting Mafia. Seagull say, no punch, I have child. Mafia punch Seagull with child.
Wait, does that mean he punched the child too? Or does that mean that he picked up a child and used it to punch the seagull? Either way, may not want to mess too much with these guys. I didn't press the D-pad. Why are you taunting him? Didn't you hear him? He picks up children like us, and he punches birds with them. That one's asleep. Is he okay? Did he land somewhere? Well, I guess the Mafia shouldn't be messing with us. We just go around pushing them off of tall buildings, after all. The Ruin Yarn. We can make mad concoctions with 4 of them. I run up this wall, jump up the... Oh, okay, wait. Double jump, wall run, that. And there was a hole in the roof. Water slide, where? Wait, I'm gonna go back and look for that water slide that Chuck saw. Oh, I see it now. It's more like an aqueduct, but we can certainly treat it like a water slide. Ah, yes, easy access to it right here. Ready? Aim. Oh, this is not at all like it is in Xenoblade 2. Ah, boo! This does not have that same... Yeah, I said it's a water slide. Give me a break, Chuck. This does not push us with that same voluptuous force as Xenoblade. I'm not gonna get a really big jump going by jumping off of this water slide, although I am gonna make it to this floating platform. Alright, see, this is what I mean when I say that it was the successor to 64 and Sunshine that we wanted, that was in development well before Odyssey, and just had the poor timing of coming out 2 weeks ahead of Odyssey. I feel like some people would have skipped over this for the official new 3D Mario game, and I did, only because I didn't think I had a platform to play it on. But there's so much I can look at. However, considering this is completely blind, I'm now gonna backtrack up this water slide and see if I can get back on the objective. Maybe this ladder will help. Grab that gem on the way. Hey, person to talk to.
All roads lead to Mafia. Not good. Big immigration problems.
If Xenoblade has taught me one thing, it's talk to everyone.
We fix this by moving to island. Now no road lead to Mafia.
Wow. On what? Red Vault code? Ooh. That'll come in handy later, I'm sure. Ooh, these things are really close together. I kicked the can. Man, I already kicked one guy off of a building today. I already kicked one guy off the building today. I've got that on my conscience. I don't want to go down this road, but you're right here, and that orb is right next to you. So, I'm sorry. I'm turning to the dark side. Oh, perfect. Now I can corner the mustached hoodlum. Or I can grab this shiny red orb. It's yarn. I can craft sprint yarn. Neat.
Gotcha.
Oh my god, it's the... Hey Chuck, remember those Majora's Mask references that you mentioned? I'm pretty sure this is the hat of the postman from that game. And by virtue, Ocarina of Time as well. Although, shouldn't this be the bunny hood if it's gonna give me a dash? Oh well, we'll take what we can get. We will equip that. Mustached hoodlum, there you are. I will track you down. I guess she's leading me somewhere else.
Did fellow Mafia watch TV last night? Confusing science owls say small people can jump double in air.
Jump double in air.
I saw. This makes Mafia uncomfortable with body. Must go work out.
The humor is gonna be strong in this game, I can tell you that now. Although I met owls that can do way more than double jump. If you know Koo from the Kirby games, he can go all over the place. More shinies. More shinies. Shiny, shiny, shiny. Shiny. Oh, shiny up there. Did I talk to you yet?
Downside of living on distant island. Stuff take forever when order online.
Oh my god, I did talk to him, but he had more to say.
It come by small boat, but every time it come, we shoot. After a while, boat stop coming.
Well. Well. You have more to say?
Sometimes Mafia want to try something other than fish, but everything far away.
Okay, so this game takes after the Xenoblade 1 model, where you have to talk to them more than once by default, instead of the Xenoblade 2 model, where you can clearly tell when they're done speaking to you.
Mafia not even like fish. Mafia not even like fish. Mafia not even like fish. Mafia not even like fish.
Okay, you're done. So let's go back to Mr. Uncomfortable with his body and see what else they had
Did
to say.
fellow Mafia see Crazy Cat cooking show?
Crazy Cat
No,
cooking show.
what he cook?
Well, who says that the cat was the one cooking? Maybe someone else was cooking the cat.
He cooked pasta with Brussels sprouts.
Oh, well, I would have liked to see the cat get cooked instead of the cat being the cook, but I guess that's cool too.
Gross. Even thinking of combination make Mafia want to vomit.
It sounds like Mafia is also their name, Mondu, not just their race.
Did fellow Mafia see Crazy Cat?
They don't have that much to say compared to the other guy, alright. Oh, we gotta keep following our mustachioed hoodlum eventually, but now there's a... Oh! This guy is just here to trip you. You can't talk to him or anything. So you know what you get, good sir. By the way, with that postman's hat, I can run like this by holding the left trigger. I forgot to do that as soon as I got it, but there it is now. And look how far you can jump now. Holy crud. Go the shiny path. And the balloon path. The balloon gives you extra height. What are you? Ooh. You're something I need to punch. Oh my god. And down by the bird. Did I mention this is a blind playthrough? It's blind. fine, because the birds are gonna peck my eyes out. And we're back. I still have my gems from the last time, although it seems like the green ones respawn, so maybe they're not as important as I thought. Yeah, the green ones all respawned. I'm not gonna go for all the same ones again. Unless, God forbid, it's like Banjo-Kazooie, where they expect you to get all the gems in a single run. If that's the case, I'm not going for that. But I don't think that's the case. I think they're just a currency like coins in a 2D Mario game, from my understanding. We shall see. Chuck, are you calling my arch nemesis adorable?
Down there. Don't think I didn't see you stalking me. Us kids should stick together, not stalk one another. I mean, Mafia Town can be a really dangerous place. So what'd you say? Wanna join my little rebellion? Oh, by the way, did you have anything to do with the junk falling from the sky?
Maybe.
Yeah? Yikes. Looks like you've got a lot of cleaning up to do.
Well, you
huh?
expect me to join your rebellion, and you can't at least help with the cleaning?
Tell you what, come up here and I can show you where some of your junk landed.
Oh, good. Pointing it out instead of just grabbing it and giving it to me. Some productive member of society you turned out to be. I'm still gonna call you the mustached hoodlum. Mostly because of the hood. And it's a pun. Chuck confirms that he is indeed calling my new arch nemesis adorable. But what about me, Chuck? Does that devalue my own adorableness? I'm gonna ride the crane and jump on the boxes.
Follow me, Rebel Squad.
I never agreed to be in your rebel squad. Tightropes, this is just like Sunshine. Yeah, the mechanics are exactly like Super Mario Sunshine on this tightrope. This wizard is back in time to see me jump on this tightrope. Alright, Chuck, I'll forgive you. Does Red Balloon give me the height that I need to get up to that other building? No, I just get that height naturally. Oh, you're asleep. You're not gonna have any witty dialogue for me. Boxes. Looks like there's just some gems over there. That thing has a big rainbow glow around it. So does this. That one's boxed in. There must be a way to reach that later. Or sprint yarn. You already have this hat, but you get +1 yarn anyway. That's generous. I'll take you up on that offer. Yes, Chuck, I did want the rainbow thing. And I got one of them. You know what the balloon jump pop reminds me of is, reminds me of Sonic Colors. Where Sonic kinda does the same thing in some of the early levels. They give you balloons for him to bounce on. RT to Crow. That'll help me get this purple shiny. Or brewing yarn. We're gonna brew up something real nice with this yarn, I tell ya. It'll have us in stitches. Oh no, I've got Chuck singing the song from Sonic Adventure 2. Chuck, it was rolling. You were wrong. Moving on.
I think one of your junk pieces fell and smashed right into the market's fountain. Messed it up real good. When going over there, just avoid making eye contact with the Mafia and you'll be fine. Good luck, fellow
Avoid
rebel.
making eye contact, Miss Wizard. This is exactly like what you were playing earlier. I'm playing Sly Cooper now, except with an adorable ponytail girl in a top hat.
See ya.
Hello? I muted my mic for a second there. I thought I heard someone at my door. Alright, this gold statue is speaking to me. I can't seem to punch it off the cliff. I need to continue my crime streak. But I guess it's just too heavy. At least I can get on top of it. There, now it's wearing the postman's hat. It's a nice little crown. Oh, the red is health. I didn't notice it because I had full health. If only I picked that up when I was fighting the bird. Oh, I'm not hearing someone knocking on the door. I'm hearing fireworks outside. And I'm hearing them in the game, too. I hope the fireworks outside my window are not being picked up on too much. Alright, another guy, what do you say? I was not trying to taunt you. What? What? Is this where I'm supposed to not make eye contact anymore? Yes, twins, this happens in my area quite a bit, even though it's well past the 4th of July. They just keep going. The ones that are crackling are from the game. The ones that are outside my house are not crackling like that. So if you can hear the crackle, then yes, it is the game. Alright, so they said no eye contact. Sly Cooper mode activate. Stop taunting them, we're trying to be sneaky. Hi. The birds are about to kill me again.
Huh? Oh?
But I approached from behind. Dumb umbrella in the way. Oh, we have a weapon now. Alright, seems like I finally figured out the combat. Can I do that dash in the air anytime, or was that just because? Maybe more of a quick time event type scenario. Because I know the X button showed up above his head, which for me is the Y button. Again, I gotta be careful with this game because of how I map the buttons. But I wanted B to be jump and Y to be attack. It's just how it works best with a pro controller. Get back here, old man. I got another loading screen here. I believe this is taking me back to the hub. Yep, we're back on our ship. We got one of our little fuel sources back, the hourglass. Now what's this say now? Power's been restored in the main hall. Mafia Town is now available. Yeah, you can call this your Comet Observatory, your Delfino Plaza, your Peach's Castle, anything of that sort. The Gruntilda's hideout if you were someone who grew up with Rare. But now if I walk in here, I can use the telescope, head back to Mafia Town anytime, where there should be more missions. There is a timepiece detected in Act 3, but we need 5 gems to access it. So I guess I can just unlock it if I want. Right, but Act 2 is barrel battle, and I like going in order personally. There's a timepiece detected there as well. Population 379. That's consistent across the board. Mission: recover the fallen timepiece. Perspiration? Hopefully not. Oh my god. And if I compare that to Act 3, the sky seems to be perspirating. Which I guess means there will be rainfall in this level. I like that. I like the episode structure. Like in Super Mario Sunshine, where visiting different episodes would actively change how that place was acting. You know, Act 1 versus Act 5 in the same location were never quite the same. I think it was done best with Pianta Village, where you could see all the progress they were making. I hit the wrong button. You could see all the progress they were making on the Fluff Festival. It culminated into episode 8 of that chapter, where you actually went to the Fluff Festival and collected the shine right there. So I like that these levels have these different acts where they are, you know, they're changing. It's a different time, different hat. And again, as the level loads in, it doesn't run the best. So my apologies for how that looks. It's not really something I can control. But while jumping, that is a thing. We got a part of the blue vault code. I never finished that vault code in the first act, so I wonder if that means I'm gonna go back to that first act to try and unlock some vault. I never really found the vault, just a few pieces of the code. So that could be worth a revisit. Our rebel leader, the mustached hoodlum, is over there according to the dialogue box. Can you guys imagine if you could actually see people's dialogue boxes in the real world? Like, if you could actively see the words coming out of my mouth right now, or the words of people around you, how would you handle that? How would that affect your life on a daily basis? Would the words be solid matter, or would they be more of a gaseous form? Alright, look, these stupid birds have got to learn their lesson. Oh, now that we have the umbrella, we can actually fight them. Ha! Ha 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 ha! I wield my umbrella. There is nothing you can do. Just stand in my way, unless you're an actual Mafia member. Ah! Even the Mafia can't stand up to my umbrella. On an umbrella-related side note, Parasol is one of my favorite Kirby abilities ever. It's a classic. I love floating down with it. I love hitting things with it. I love doing the little dash that you do when you're in midair. Oh, this is where the vault code goes. And if I stand next to the vault, it shows me where the other two pieces are. My iPad is doing something right now, so I can't see the chat at this exact moment. I should be loading back up now, though, so I'll be able to see chat again in a second. Birds, die. Take that! You are no longer allowed to be Chuck's favorite. There will only be Azran, not Bird. Now, I like how the game is not telling me any of this stuff, like, go collect the bank code pieces to open this vault. They're letting me find the vault and letting me discover that the vault does tell me where to go. I think the other one was up here somewhere. I can climb that fence temporarily. But that's not enough to get me up there. So we better climb this giant piece of meat instead. Oh, now he loves them even in death. He loves watching them die as much as he loves watching them live. They can do no wrong. Alright, that other blue vault piece. Maybe I should just go back to the vault. I swear it was in this direction, though. Hey, what's this sign say? Mafia to the left. Mafia to the right. More Mafia to the right. And on the back. Oh god, that stutter again. Okay, one complaint is the camera's getting stuck. Sometimes. And the back of the sign also says Mafia, by the way. Okay, camera's getting stuck in a few places. That's my only major complaint so far. I forgot to stand next to the vault like I said I was going to. It doesn't seem like you take fall damage, it just seems like you get stunned, kinda like in Mario Odyssey. Which is a weird comparison, like I said, this game came out just before Odyssey did. And it was in development way longer. Ooh, there's a rainbow up there, and that was also the direction of the blue vault piece. Alright, so I'm on this tower now. Who are you?
Hi there, young one. I am from a faraway land.
Your text
I've
is
seen
red.
every corner of the earth, and now I sell tiny pieces of my discoveries.
This guy is like a living glitch. I wonder if that's the intention. That might very well be the intention.
You may call me the badge seller,
Oh,
for I
God.
sell and trade badges. I can provide you with strong abilities and upgrades to your hat. If you have money, of course.
Chuck, here's your happy mask salesman. Except this guy actually acts as a salesman. Automatically pull out your umbrella before deadly impact. Mumble badge. Plug your ears. Now you can only hear vague mumbling. For people who like the Banjo-Kazooie sort of thing. I'll buy the magnet. That's cheap and it's useful. Here you go, suspicious character. Give me more money. Achievement unlocked. Put a badge on it. Okay, hitting that barrel does nothing. That piece of the blue code was higher up, I know. I know it was somewhere higher up. I wonder if it was way up there. God, there's another rainbow yarn thing over here, too. This game just has so many goodies. And now I've got enough yarn to brew. Good, I could use a drink right now. No, I'm kidding. Bam! I love those sound effects. So this one, we replace our dash with an explosive concoction. I'm not ready to give up my dash just yet, but I can switch that later on. Alright, now, there was only one piece of the code left, so I would have really liked to get the code, which I didn't even realize until just now, but that's another Sly Cooper thing. Alright, Mondo, no worries. You've been doing more than enough in the past few days. Alright, so I'm trying to find the final piece of that code, kind of like Miss Wizard was this morning. I know they said it was higher up, and by they said, I mean the blue line pointed in the upward direction. I see Yarn over there. I believe there's a first person. Now, X isn't exactly first person, but it does let you zoom in and out to an extent. See. That's Wizard, I'm not sure what about me makes you want this game. Is it because I'm comparing it to Sly Cooper? No, that's gotta be it, right? Because I'm not playing terribly well. Granted, this is my first time ever. Let's see, more yarn. I really want that blue ticket with the code. I don't know why I can't seem to find this thing. Oh, wait. You know what we gotta do in this situation. But this time with an umbrella. I'll never trace the murder weapon. I'm gonna take it back to my ship. Who's Mondu got a ban? Something about a burn hammer. I take it that's got to do with his Smash Crew thing that he's doing. Or birds go die. There's these green blocks that I can't jump on. And that doesn't remind you of 64. Oh my god, I get an achievement for sitting down. This reminds me of a certain moon in Mario Odyssey, but I won't say which one because that game is still somewhat recent. Oh my god. Talking?
All roads lead to Mafia. Not good. Big immigration problems.
Okay, that's something worth noting. When you go from Act 1 to Act 2, they do not change their dialogue.
You fix this by moving to downside of it come.
So you don't need to hit every NPC in every act. You just need to hit every NPC, period. Well, I'm glad I'm learning things. Let me use my sprint hat. I should be doing that more. Of course, I've been trying to slowly explore the area, so that's probably why I haven't used it too much. Alright, now I can't even find the objective. The objective is that way. Up the water slide. That was surprisingly easy to climb up, because for some reason the current is moving up. Alright, I wouldn't mind getting one more look at that blue vault to see if I could figure out where that ticket is, but I would like to at least finish this objective before I totally end things off here. Now let's just jump on the TNT.
Hey, child, shoot! Mafia can't have child witness when Mafia teaching lesson.
But you had a child throw 3 of your people off of cliffs. If they can witness that, I think they can witness this.
Oh, it's awkward for Mafia. Mafia not sure what to do.
It's awkward for Ezra, too.
Boss, what do we do with eyewitness? Teach her lesson, boys.
Alright, combat.
Papa Mafia.
And he explodes.
I'm gonna take you down.
Come on, let me up there. I don't know why it's not letting me up there. Let me just attack this guy instead. Ah.
You can jump.
Yes, I can jump. Haha. Oh, I need to wait for him to jump down. I don't understand why, but okay. Then again, maybe you shouldn't go attacking people when they're directly making contact with TNT barrels.
Enough! Mafia won't bow to little girl. Prepare to feel Mafia's wrath.
Okay, it's your funeral. Spiked TNT, I can't imagine that's gonna go well.
See if girl can handle this barrel.
Alright. Wants me to watch out.
Stand still.
No, why would I do that?
Heads up, little punk.
It's bouncing after me. Oh, the music is great right now, by the way.
Do not think about avoiding barrels.
This bouncing barrel stuff reminds me of something. I think I'm thinking of either the Donkey Kong arcade game or some boss battle in some other game. That is just slipping my mind.
This lead nowhere. Mafia need to take care of this Mafia style.
Okay, good, I was correct. I just needed to dodge those.
Prepare to feel what Mafia do to old ladies.
It's gotta be better than what you do to children, right?
Got you all figured out. I'm so confused. Child is predictable.
Oh yeah.
You can
Whenever you say that, I will just do my homing attack. And you know, win button. Like part quick time event with hitting the button to do the homing attack. So I guess there's some action elements thrown in. The camera panned over to this guy. I don't know why it did though, because that's our objective right there. What? Best NPC ever. Alright, I'm done. So, you are still free to explore the level, even though the timepiece has appeared. Or you could just grab the timepiece. Either way. Those boats look interesting. Maybe we'll see those in a future mission. Alright, and... there's our second hourglass.
Psh, can you believe them? What a bunch of losers. Hey,
Some lag on that.
Right, new kid. Do you
I'm
have
assuming
a
you
minute?
guys can also see how the text box kind of stuck around there.
No? You shy? That's cool. You're a less talk, more fighting kind of girl, I take it.
My computer is not taking well to this text box only portion.
That thing you grabbed there. Are you collecting them? Because I know where there's more of them. They've been raining from the sky ever since you arrived. I've seen the goons bring them to their headquarters way up there. We should go up there and get your junk. It'll be fun. I'll take any opportunity that involves messing up the Mafia.
I don't think you want to get your junk up there, if you know what I
You
mean.
with me, buddy?
We've achieved friendship. Okay, so I don't know what was wrong with my screen during that segment. You would think that with just a black screen and some text boxes that it would run smoother than that. Yeah, Chuck, that's really something. Remind me not to play Oregon Trail.
Are you ready to take down some Mafia? Let's do it! I'm psyched! Let's go over the plan.
Oh, I didn't
All
expect this to
assaults
happen.
need a good plan, or it'll be a flop.
I thought I was just gonna get a brief little dialogue box, or I didn't expect all this.
First, we strangle them, choke them, and watch them beg for mercy. That'll show them.
How old are you?
No, wait. Strangling is too kind.
Oh, yes, of course.
We smash them together into mush and put their remains in a jar. Then we sell the jar for pocket money. That'll be the ultimate salt in the wound.
Or, and here's a better suggestion. We don't go through their grubby remains and keep it in our pockets. Just a thought.
But first, we have to make it through their Mafia HQ.
Yeah, way to get ahead of yourself, Mustache Hoodlum.
Once we find and dethrone the Mafia boss, the rest will follow. Then our mush and jar party will be no problem.
Oh, mush and jar party. That's something I'm gonna remember. It better be jelly in those jars, otherwise...
We've got to get
That's a
you
strange
geared up.
party.
Your hat is basic, and we don't do basic in this scan.
Chuck, you hear that? She just called the postman's hat basic.
Yarn can be found around Mafia Town and used to stitch new hats if you're crafty. I've collected one for you.
Oh great, you act like I didn't do that already. Oh my god, she gave me the same type of yarn too.
You need more yarn for some hats than others. I guess being creative isn't free, so keep an eye out for yarn.
Now being creative isn't free, you have to sometimes invest in a microphone.
Now you're a killing machine. Let's go get them.
Well, that's the master plan. I don't know about you. I don't want to deal with grubby remains when I can just dash around in a circle like this. Wait a minute. There's a slide here, but we can't climb up it. That's a specifically down slide. Well, that's unfortunate. I thought we were a child. Climbing up slides should be our thing. Okay, so I'm gonna jump on the Roomba. Oh my god, there's an achievement for that! First I get an achievement for sitting in a chair, and now I get an achievement for riding the Roomba. Okay, wow. Just wow, this game was made for me, obviously. So, like I said, there's your look at the first 2 acts of this game. And a bunch of other goofing around that I've done. Very much the Super Mario 64 Banjo-Kazooie 3D Collectathon type successor that a lot of us were waiting for, with the unfortunate timing of being so close to Super Mario Odyssey that it may have gotten overshadowed a bit. But yeah, it is a lot of fun, and I do intend to keep streaming this game in the future as well. But as you might be able to tell from the fact that I'm just sitting here on this vacuum, and that it's almost 10 p.m. Eastern, that's about 2.5 hours I've been going. And I think that's gonna do it for Asvan's first ever Twitch stream. The Roomba's just I didn't even notice it was sweating. That is brilliant. Can I get a close-up of its face? There's its eyes. Oh, it's turning again. Alright, well, I'm glad that we got all the technical issues worked out. I am glad that I am finally able to start doing this. It has been something I've wanted to do for several years now, and I just didn't think it was possible. I mean, man, I'm so happy right now. And thank you, thank all of you so much for the support, and also Pac-Man and Flame Rock, who are no longer in the chat room, but they were here earlier. Thank you to them as well. That meant a lot to see them too. Like I said, my next step is to see if I can get this on my YouTube channel. One last question before I completely boot things off here. We had that popping issue a couple of times, so would you guys say the pop filter is a worthwhile investment? That's something I'd like to hear. While I'm waiting to hear on the pop filter, let's get a little visit from one of my amiibo friends. It's Mr. Game & Watch. 9. That's the review score that I wish I had gotten on some of those games that we did for Rage Quit. Some post-stream discussion to be had. Alright, Mondo, alright. I see what you're saying. Thank you all for coming out. If anyone's watching this video after this stream, keep in mind that I've also got music on my channel if you're seeing this on YouTube. And yeah, there will definitely be more streams in the future. I will go at around 7:30, 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern time on any given day. No exact schedule worked out yet, but thanks for coming to this one. And I hope to see some of you again some other time.